Jermaine Cole. Jermaine Cole. Jermaine Cole. Why you got so much backpack, Jermaine? Why you got so much backpack, Jermaine? Jermaine. Hi everyone, Uncle AP here, the internet's busiest curry muncher, but today, music nerd. And we are doing a review of The Fall Off, an album by J. Cole. Now, if you remember J. Cole, then you know he's an artist, but I like to familiarize myself with him as the main lead in Avengers. He was amazing in Shawshank Redemption, and honestly, that one video he had with Johnny Sins was absolutely enough about him. Let's talk about me, because I'm the one that listened to this fucking album, and this album, it pisses me the fuck off. Do you know why it pisses me the fuck off? Because there's moments of greatness, and there's moments of fucking shit. Like, actual fucking shit. Like, if I just shat in my hand right now, and I was like, then that would literally be aspects of this album. But let's get into the review. So, The Fall Off. Fucking long. 2 discs. Over an hour of 40 minutes of music. Kill me now. We start off with the album, and the intro to this album is so good. It's like, yeah. And the second track to this album, J. Cole is rapping his ass off. He's like, yo, I got backpack. You won't see my backpack. And I'm like, I won't see your backpack. And he has backpack. He is coming with bars. He's trying to let you know that he's in the game. And then he'll do shit like rhyme, like high with high. Like he just kept rhyming shit together, like all the time. So he would like there's a part of a song that he rhymes back with back, and then he says that was on purpose because I went back to back. Bitch. No, like it's just so lazy with his writing in this album, and which it's so annoying because there are periods on this album where he's fucking like rapping his heart out. He's like, yeah, that's me. I want to do this. I want to be a rapper. And I was like, you know what? You are a rapper. He's like, no, I want to be like one of the greats. What happened with you and Kendrick, bro? What happened with you and Kendrick? That's my second point. In this album, J. Cole talks about like how he's hard. He doesn't care about rap anymore. If he sees someone, it's on sight at some point, and he just doesn't care. And he's a hard man. You apologized to like 55 billion people about coming for Kendrick Lamar. This is you. Yeah, Kendrick, your last album was so trash. That other album, they gassed that. And then Kendrick's like, and then you're like, I'm sorry, Kendrick. I'm sorry. You can't like talk all this shit, right, on an album after you've done things like that, you know? Like, I just don't feel the gangster. I don't feel the blackness of it, you know? I want you to be like on the job, like credit to where credit's due, yeah? Drake, he might have touched kids, but bro, he still like hit back with something and stood 10 toes. He stood 10 toes. J. Cole, you didn't stand 10 toes, you didn't stand 9 toes, you didn't stand like, what comes after 9? 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. You maybe stood 3 toes. 3 toes, and that's pushing it, bro. That's fucking pushing. And and then going back to what I was saying before, he rhymes the same word with another word, and it just felt so fucking repetitive. It's like me, yo. The other day, I got AIDS. Yo, went to the nursery, gave a kid AIDS. Okay, well, not to that extent, but you know, it was just really like bad, like rapping. You know what I mean? And one thing that really upset me about this album, yeah, is that he'll come on with so much like vigor, so much like passion, bro, in like the start of a bar. And then by the end of the bar, he'll just lose all that like passion he had and say it in like a cold, calm, collected way. And the beat's going insane, bro. And you're like, what, bro, what the fuck are you doing? Like, you had my attention, my tits were up, and now they're down, bro. And another thing with this like album, it's just sentences that are just repeated over and over and over again. For example, he'd be like, I got my dick out on a highway. Yeah, it's getting wild Harambe. Yeah, I got my dick out on a highway. Yeah, it's getting wild like Harambe. Yeah, I got my dick out on a highway. Yeah, it's getting wild like Harambe. I don't care about that.
Why do I give a fuck about that, bro? Do it for one song, fine, but then you reusing the same line that you thought was hard, making it a chorus, and then repeating it a bunch more times. Like, it like loses the value of the bar, it pushes the song down, and I just wasn't a fucking fan, you fucking J. Cole guy. And then there's a song that's called, like, I'm Still in Love with Her, where he talks about falling in love with a girl. Like, he fell in love with this girl was, like, a scat, and then this girl, like, he didn't care that she was a scat, and then she went out, and then after she went out, like, she done stuff, and then she made her OnlyFans, and he was like, I don't like you, and she was like, oh, well, you've been treating me differently. And it just, like, kind of just, like, reminds me just, like, of a, like, song, like, Kendrick Lamar did on Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers, like, We Cried Together, but a J. Cole bit without the woman. Do you know what I mean? So instead, she said yes to consent, but now I got an arcade, playing games with my heart like an arcade. Not for me, I'm sad, all alone with this heartache. It's very one-sided, and he tries to be like, oh no, I was like so mean to her, but now the times are different and everything. I'm just a different person now, you know? You should be different people too. Like, bro, you fell in love with a scat. It happens to the best of us, fam. Like, you don't need to make a song about it from your point of view and then try like defend yourself, bro. It's okay, bro. It's okay. And another thing, J. Cole talks about his whiteness on his album, which, shock, he's never done before. He has. Okay, cool. I see it now. Because half of these rhymes are so hip-hop, so culture, so this from the soul. And a lot of the rhymes are like, oh my God, Lord, had a farm. A white side to you, you can't deny. But it's not like the cool white like Tony Hawk. It's like the shit white, like, I don't know, fucking Jeffrey Epstein, bro, you know? It's really like goofy lyrics that I just didn't help some of the songs, especially when you had a hard bar that would like, is a rap like classic, and then you follow up with a dead like fucking like grunge, like fucking like lyric, bro. No. I think one of the highlights on this album for me was the Burna Boy song. I love that song. The Burna Boy feature was like in there. It was like, oh yes, this is the J. Cole that we needed to elevate to. Like, his feature was black. Now he's showing his black side. It was all black love, and I love that. You know, that was like my favorite bit of the album. So, the album, what am I gonna give it? I think I'm gonna give it a 5 out of 10. You know, he's half white, half black, and the half black bit I really liked, but the half white bit I didn't like. And yeah, that's it.